Alright, so probably you enjoyed my last series about walking around the forest, because this is the second series that I decided to make, and the reason why is because I still don't have internet in my house, and then I decided to go for another walk because last time was quite nice, and then it's kind of more fun little bit if I make video and just talk to myself than just walking for no reason. Here's like some fields again, another hunting position over there, and I'm going like further inside. Here are some ways. I'm probably not gonna go this way because I'm gonna get back to the main road, but maybe I'm just gonna follow this way to see where I get. Again, the idea is to go somewhere like deep, not deep inside, but somewhere like that there are no people and it's like a pure nature and forest. So this is what I'm aiming for today. It's Monday, so not many people probably go for a walk at like 2-3 o'clock in afternoon on Mondays. I'm also much earlier than last time, so I can go deeper and get lost in the forest, and then it's going to be alright because it's not going to be dark so soon. And this is what I'm doing now because I'm just going left and right, but as long as there is a way, there is no much concern that I won't find the way back. But so far I'm just following this way. It's quite nice because like in maybe few weeks time all the leaves are going to fall off and this landscape is going to look much less friendlier than it is now, so it's kind of very good timing to go for a walk like I'm doing now for the second time already. Maybe I have a new hobby, walking or trekking like that. And here you see the way finishes, and then I have like some nice fields and rocks all over. These are like natural rocks. Here's also like a nice field, but I really like it here because already the idea that it's very small possibility to meet anyone here makes me feel like private, so that's awesome to just have the whole forest for yourself. But again, I'm not really far away from the village and I can still hear some noises from the village, so maybe I can go further so I won't hear anything anymore, and then I will really feel like in the nature, deep in the forest. Yeah, these are some pine tree. As I said last time, it's very healthy these days to take the needles from the pine needle tree and make tea out of it. So this is what I'm going to do later on probably. There looks cool because at the end of here looks like there is another field probably. And as I said, like, I'm really enjoying to walk out in the field because I was not able to do that for last years when I stayed in Thailand. I would be super. Oh, I just got to another road. It's not like so remote anymore, but I just follow this road. But I don't really like to walk on the road so much. If I can choose, I much more prefer to just walk through the forest. And yeah, here is pretty steep hill up, but I think I'm gonna just walk up here because it's more exciting than just walking down the road. Walking down the road is like nothing special, but here you can discover like proper forest, the real thing. Again, I didn't bring any lens for my camera. Maybe this would be better to change colors a bit. What is here? Looks like some hole to inside. Maybe something lives inside this hole. Maybe something like a fox or some animal like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool forest. See, I'm very happy that I went off the track, because then I get to see some rocks like that. And yeah, I don't have to go too far as well. It's not like ideal, I will get tired and sweating, but just for a short walk to enjoy the nature a bit. Yeah, so I'm at the top of some hill. There is no ways further or to anywhere anymore. So here it's like super private. For sure nobody is going to come pass by or anything like that. And if you're like myself, that you just like to be private, then these are the routes that you're going to walk. Yeah. I have to get under here. And also delete all my videos from my SD card, so I can just film now for like 2 hours or something, but don't worry if you have something else to do. I will not make this video for too long. I will just make it a little bit while I'm walking, and then this is going to be it. As I said, I should be making more of these videos, because every time in the future then, when I'm looking back and I see some videos that I make like last year or something, I really like to see what I was doing. It's kind of better than taking photos. And yeah, I am getting deep into the forest now for sure. Also getting quite hot. I overdress a little bit, because when you walk like that you do get hot. There are many wild pigs over here, deers, and actually also wolves, but not so many, but I can hear the wolves sometimes from my house. I can hear them making noises, and there is also occasional bear around here, but not like so often that I will have any good chance to see one. So I don't think I'm going to come across bear. Here's another big hole, like last time. I told you that this area is like called Karst, and then Karst field is melting in the water and forming these kind of holes all over the place. Here is like a way again. Maybe people or animals are walking. But all these stones that you see here, this was like 100 years ago or so. People were putting that because they had like fields out here, and this is how they marked their land. But now since last 100 years or so nobody's really using this to grow anything, because this field is also not very fertile. It's not the best field to have a farm at. But yeah, like this I might really get lost. I have to find a way how not to get lost in this forest, because now I'm just enjoying. It's all fun and games, but then later on maybe I will be like tired more, and then I will not be really so happy that I got lost, that I have to look for a way back like last time. But today I'm even more equipped because I have some drink with me, so if I get very thirsty or something, this is not going to be such a problem. But last time it was quite a problem because I was getting thirsty and then I completely forgot that I should bring a drink with me. Yeah, pretty deep forest, like proper one. That's cool to walk on a place like that, I must say. So I thought only last time I went for a walk and I enjoyed it, and it's going to be like once in a lifetime thing that I enjoy that, and when I'm gonna go next time I will not enjoy it so much. But I must say today I enjoy it even more because I went another way, and then there should be no fence anywhere close by like last time when it stopped me. It's only up there fence. And yeah, that's a nice area over here. And yeah, maybe I'll just find some rock over here to take a little rest, because it's not the idea that I get too tired and I can't continue. So yeah, I just sit down here for a while and enjoy this forest. So this is what I'm gonna do. Or maybe there's another stone better to sit down. Not really, but yeah, now there is like a way again or something further. So I guess here is where I wanna sit. So I will just sit down a little bit and I will record again when I finish my break. So yeah, I just finished nice little break over here. Again, I'm getting too wide because the sun is coming from behind. This is why I would have to bring my lens. But let's go further through the bush. I must say it's pretty cool to walk like that. Feel like a proper track, because there are rocks down here, like you can see, and things like that. So now I feel like I'm really trekking in the forest, like I imagined. But this is the way here or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a stream for the water or something. Looks like a way. Yeah, it's a way. So again, I'm officially not deep in the forest. Maybe I'll just cross this way and then go further to the left. Be careful not to fall. Yeah, I'm just going to go up here. And it's also border, not too far away from here, Italian border. So maybe just like some border police might be looking me with a drone and think I'm just like some illegal trying to cross into Italy. not another way. So there are plenty of ways over here, and what is a good sign that I will not get lost, because even if I get deep into the forest like that and then walk back to the first road, I will find the way back. Stones everywhere. This is why these trees are not so big, because the field is not like so good for trees to grow. But it's nice for a trek. It's like different feeling, so I do enjoy that. Yeah, so now I'm deeper in the forest again. I don't see any ways close by. Yeah, I think I could say I found a new hobby, because I didn't know that this is what I could do here. Just go for afternoon walk in the forest, and it's definitely something you can do. It's not boring at all. It also feels like a good exercise, but I don't really exercise much. I don't think it really matters for your health if you exercise or not. This is my opinion, especially now when you see like people getting older, maybe like over 50, over 60, and I know some people were like very serious sportsmen or something in the past, but now they don't look any different than people who never did any sports. So eventually when you're old, you're kind of on similar position if you would exercise all your life or if you wouldn't. Yeah, still these stones going all around. As I said, hundreds of years ago people would mark their land with this. I think so, I think this is it, or maybe it's just like some Blair Witch Project thing. Maybe it's just doomed forest and some witch was putting this fence around. This already looks a little bit strange, this rock formation over here, because it's not natural. Somebody was putting these rocks into this shape, so I don't know why did they do that, but obviously a long time ago, because now the grass is growing all over the stones. It didn't happen in last few years, or maybe not in last 100 years, I don't know. But yeah, my biggest problem in Southeast Asia, as I always say, were snakes. Always to walk like that in the nature or in the jungle. There are many people who really don't care about snakes, and then they also walk in the forest in Southeast Asia, and they're even happy to see some cobra or python and things like that. But not me for sure. But over here I can just walk, and that's really cool. This is why I'm walking in the bush like I am now, because I feel like so happy and relieved that there is no cobra and I can just walk wherever I want. And I know I keep on mentioning that, but obviously I feel strong about that I'm happy for this. Yeah, more rock formations like that over there. I'm really not sure what's the idea or what are these rocks for. See over here. That's a cool It's like a site in the middle of the forest, something that you can look while you walk or trek. But yeah, pretty cool. And as I said, I'm here completely on my own. Very small chance that I will see somebody and have to say hello. So that's like pretty private, intimate feeling, I would say. Just something got into my shoe that is biting me. There are a lot of ticks over here, I guess. Something that you should be a little bit careful about. When I come back, I will check my body that I don't have any tick on me. What happens often, it's not painful or anything, but there is like very small chance that you could get meningitis from this tick. When I was younger and living here, I used to get vaccinated every year against meningitis, and then I felt safer walking in the forest like that, but not that I'm really concerned about, because as I said, I get this tick often, just take it out. And I just heard of one person that got meningitis and then his brain got permanently damaged, so it is very dangerous if you get meningitis from a tick, but it's not what's going to happen to me today. Maybe it's already too cold for ticks. I don't think they are active in the winter. No, it's like the end of November. No, it's the end of October. So it's not so late. Look at this tree. It kind of looks pretty cool, I would say. Information here. But yeah, I'm pretty deep in the forest already. It's cool that I have my camera with me and make this video, because I have something to do. If I would just walk for no reason, then eventually I would maybe get more bored and just turn around, but now I'm looking more for things because of that, I guess. These are some fruits on this, I don't know what kind of tree is that, but it's not edible, this thing, I'm pretty sure, otherwise I would hear about it before. So you can't eat that, or maybe you can, I don't know, I just think you can't. So yeah, I'm here next to another fence. Not fence, but just this fence from the stones that I can easily cross. This is another like cool looking psychedelic tree, I think. It's pretty cool, similar like you would see in Transylvania, I guess, where the Dracula is from. Oh yeah, I just turned the camera around. This is how I look hanging around this forest. Okay, it's around again. But yeah, I know a bunch of people that would be really scared walking in the forest like I'm doing now, because they're like superstitious. They believe in ghosts, Draculas. They watch Blair Witch Projects too often, and I remember when I was a kid and I watched some scary movie like Blair Witch Project or something, I was then scared to walk in the forest. But not so much, but like yeah, these movies did have some impression on me. But I'm atheist, I don't believe in ghosts. I don't think there is life after you die. You just you don't have any soul or anything like that, so I don't think there are ghosts anywhere, and also not here. You see, all this area just made out of these holes like that, and maybe if you would be like into exercising in some special way, you could be walking through these holes, going down and up, and then you would have pretty nice climb every time doing that. So that's another thing maybe for some people who are into climbing. They could just come here and climb. I really hope that the colors are good today. It's like misty, foggy weather, so there are no blue skies, and then the sky is white anyway, also with my eye and the rest of the colors. I hope you see alright. So yeah, it is pretty nice that you get like walk through the forest, and then it's not forest all the time, but you just get to some field like that, open air. I'll try to fix this white light behind. Anyway, it is pretty whitish everything, so. But yeah, it's just like open field, so this makes me like, I like that. This is why actually I enjoy walking here. This is what I found out about, that if you just walk through this forest, then you get to some nice field in between, and this is what makes me motivated to walk around, to look for another field like this inside the forest, and then that's pretty nice. Yeah, there is sun over there, so it's like very white light, and then I have to focus that it's not going to be the whole screen white. You have a different kind of grass grows over here. There is different time of the year that different flowers and plants are growing, and now all are pretty much dying because it's getting to the winter, the end of autumn, so it's like the last week of still some life inside this field and forest, so it's like very perfect time to walk around. I just seen this moving before, so I think some animal was on it. I guess it was bird, but I don't see anything now, so yeah, it looks nice. Many things get over my neck and start biting me. There's some bugs and things like that. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the light as much as I can because the sun is behind. But yeah, I guess you get idea already how this looks like, even if it's not perfectly colored every time. But yeah, I can see the track here from a car through this grass, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can see this wood over here. Maybe they were preparing it for the winter to cut, or maybe forestry department drives here with their tractor. Yeah, very nice area. And what is cool about here, that every time I will go for a walk, I never have to walk the same way, but always I will find some fields like that look different. So it's some area that you might not get too bored exploring with afternoon walks like I'm doing. Yeah, just some sticks. I don't know what's the story about that. Oh yeah, probably they had like logs, cut the trees, and they just took the logs away, and they leave these sticks over here because they didn't want to have it. They just want to take a log. But I don't know why would they leave logs here or something. Doesn't really make too much sense. Yeah, I could just go to there deeper inside the forest, but I don't want to go too deep because I really don't want that I would have to walk like 1 hour or something to get back to the main road. This is something I would definitely not want to do. So I will just keep like towards the right, so I will find my way eventually to the road and back to my house. Yeah, I really hope that the colors are alright today. Every time I look on the screen it looks pretty whitish, but this is why I have some lens, ND lens, that I could bring with me, but it's then hassle again to put this lens on. Hopefully it's fine, just because of this sun behind me. But yeah, into this direction the color is very perfect, I guess. So yeah, and it's not quiet. I can see some work from the village, and that's really unbelievable that I can see here some machines all the way to here. Maybe I should just go deeper or something, I guess, if I don't want to hear these machines. Oh yeah, so here is like a little bit more off a road. You can see somebody was driving here before. I think it's pretty cool area also for like ATV or motocross. I was always planning to buy ATV over here, but actually I really don't come so often to here, just like, and then this is why I never got ATV at the end. But if I would have ATV in the past, maybe I would have pretty bad accident and hurt myself, so that was the reason at the end that my parents didn't allow me to buy that. I was still young, because they thought like you could have accident with ATV, and I completely agree to that. I'm very happy I never bought this ATV. Maybe I would really have accident. I need to bring scissors next time, because like this pine tree, it's young, and this is exactly what I'm looking for my tea, because as I said last time, I collect a lot of old pine needles and they're not good. Why they are not bringing scissors today? That's kind of stupid. So now I have another reason to come for a walk into this direction, just to bring scissors and get some young pine needles for my tea. But yeah, the grass is really nice. Look, I kind of enjoy walking on it. It's very rich, just the right length. It's not too high to walk, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I went a little bit up the hill, I see. So this is why I'm getting out of breath more, because I'm walking up the hill. It's not like I really want to get somewhere very far, like I'm keeping repeating. There is pretty nice. Again, looking like a little bit open space, but it's not, because here where I am now, that's open space, so all around is forest. And then I have to walk through forest to get to another place like that, but there are unlimited fields like that all around here. I can just see the mountains behind, so that's pretty cool. You can see there, I'm not sure if you can see, but I can see it. And this is just beginning of the mountains. It's not too high, it's like just over 1000 meters. But if you go a little bit to the left, maybe like air distance 20 kilometers, 30, the Alps start then after that, but these are not Alps. So yeah. But yeah, pretty nice. I don't know where shall I go. I think this is like kind of enough for me what I was looking for. This kind of a field. And you can see some nice tree I'm just looking at now in front of me, so it's looking very natural around here. And yeah, I think also perfect place for hunting. There are a lot of deers and wild pigs especially, so maybe if you would come hunting here you would find something eventually, but I didn't see any animals so far, so maybe they're scared of me. Yeah, I will go back into the forest. Here is one more look to this field, but actually I cannot see it because of these pine trees in front of me. It would be very nice if there would be some bar on the way somewhere. I could just get to there, order a beer. That would be awesome, no? It's just like further there I would see, oh, there is a bar in the middle of the forest. I could just go and hang out, but it's not the case, I think. But yeah, I don't want to go up further. Okay, I go through here again. That's one more way. Yeah, here is like a little bit open area again. So yeah, I get to another openish area. Almost feel like it's time for another break. I don't know. Yeah, and it's very motivating, you see, because wherever I walk, and then I always look further and see another open area, and I just want to walk to there. So that's what gets you going. I will sit on this rock now, chill out again, have some orange juice that I have with me. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I finished another break over here, and I'm quite happy I didn't take my jacket or sweater off before because I was thinking I'm too cold, but no, after sitting, yeah, that's like a perfect rock for sitting and just enjoying yourself for a while. But yeah, now after sitting for 10 minutes I'm pretty colder, and then I have to start walk again to get warm. But yeah, pretty nice walk today again. Maybe I will make video every time I go for a walk now here. I'm still staying for today's Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here until like Friday, Saturday, and then I'm going to go back to Maribor, which is my hometown, and then I have to be there for 2 weeks. And I'm looking forward. It's nice in Maribor also because it's city, something going on, and here I have nature, so that's perfect mix of lifestyle, I would say. But yeah, this is cool here because there are many different kind of trees and tree formations, and every part of the forest is just like different. So many different species, so that's really interesting, because from the area where I'm from in Slovenia we have like much taller trees, and there are no fields in between, it's just forests. And then we have just few species of trees, but here are many more, I think, and that's pretty cool. Let's go through here. So yeah, this is how I'm getting lost now, but I'm not getting lost at all anymore. I won't mention this anymore because I just checked for my phone reception, and then I found out I have full signal on my phone, so Google Maps are working and I cannot get lost for sure. But yesterday I didn't know that, or it was day before yesterday that I was here, yeah. But now I know I have full phone reception. But in the village where my house is, I don't have phone reception, so I don't have any internet for last 3 days, and it's not like I can use internet on my phone. And here I will just use Wi-Fi and it works great. If you have only Wi-Fi but now some cable is broken, they told me from my internet provider that hopefully they're gonna fix it today, but it's not like for sure. I thought I'm gonna wake up in the morning and have internet, but it didn't happen. But again, because I don't have internet, I discovered new hobby. Just going for treks like this in the evening, and that's like perfect thing to do. So I don't miss internet, but I miss internet in the evening because I'm always used to watch some videos and things like that online. And then now when I don't have it, luckily here on this house I have like so many CDs, hundreds, with movies, different data on it, different series, pictures, and then I don't get bored looking through these files on my old computers when I was younger and finding funny videos when I was young, funny pictures when I was young, so that's always fun. And yeah, here is this whole formation that doesn't seem to be too steep, and then there is not really a high way up at the end, so because I was sitting down before and got some rest, I have plenty of energy now, so I feel like going down this hole this time and then going back up on another side because it's not high, so but I'm gonna go this way, I think it's better. Yeah, it's quite steep here, but you see straight there, it's just like straight, so I can go there, and I have to be careful because here is very steep, and only because I have right footwear I don't slip. It is awesome. All the time I'm getting like some spiders around my neck, and then this one is biting me, but as I said, nothing poisonous here, so except this stick. Yeah, let's check this hole. I'm gonna go to that direction, I think to the left, because it looks like more openish area, so I want to check this hole over here. It's really cool to just walk like on the grass in the forest, out of the path. I enjoy that a lot. I see things that I wouldn't normally see. But yeah, you see it goes all the way like that, this hole down, but not so deep, but it's going to get much deeper like the ones you've seen before in next 1000 of years or so. And it's like big formation of the hole, you see, like all around, and when it's the rain, the water is just coming down and makes it bigger and bigger over thousands of years. So this is why this area is like that, a little bit hills up and down because of these holes that are being formated. Actually, I studied in geography, I remember there are like different karst formations, and if you're interested you can just Google that. There's like 10 different things that happens, also caves, and check it out. Karst, K-A-R-S-T is the name of the landscape that I'm walking on. Yeah, that's like a nice forest again, and on the left little open area, so that's cool. And there's like some rock again that looks pretty cool, so this is something that I will go and check out. Nice one here, but similar things like before, so next time I can just come here. No, that previous rock was perfect to sit. This one is not so cool. But yeah, again, little open area like that, and then this small forest, bushy forest all around. Because I never like to work in the forest, but I'm saying in the area where I'm from we just have like big trees and it's forest everywhere, and I'm not so excited about that. But here is cool because you get out to the open fields and then you get some sun, and it's nice grass growing all over. Usually in the forest there is not grass growing like that, but here, because it's close by the seaside, Adriatic Sea, there's big influence from the sea, and the plants can grow much better. And also this time of the year the grass is still very thick and green inside this forest. Yeah, there is a way, you see. There is a way. I don't know where it's going to. Actually, yeah, there is another thing here. I used to go often. Like here was during the Second World War. There was big front, and they have many statues about Second World War. But what they have over here, it's like a military base, old military base, and then it was just abandoned when I was younger. And yeah, and then we would used to go there, and it was really scary to go inside. Like, I'm not scared of anything, but there was really morbid. But then just like the forest grow all over it. And what I'm gonna do next time, I'm gonna go there and make video there. I just found some mushrooms, and I don't know if they're edible, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get app on the phone that recognize mushrooms, but here was like some way we can just download some app. See app store, you cannot see, but yeah, I will just do that and then come back. Okay, so yeah, my app is still downloading. Mushroom identificator, and here are the mushrooms. I put like leaves away so I can identify it, because this is what I was thinking also, that one of the things I could find here on the way is mushrooms, but people say there are not so many mushrooms around here. But yeah, it's still downloading the app for identify the mushroom. If it's edible, I'm gonna take it for sure. That would be cool. I could just make it with some eggs and fry them or something, but I will let you know when my app downloads. Alright, I finally get my app, so I will try to scan, start, and then I will try to scan, I guess. It's downloading something, I don't know what. Alright, I will get to the stage that is identifying mushroom, and I will come back. Oh, I have to download additional version. Why? I don't want to off-live scanner, so I will come back. Right, so I will try to identify now. I almost got to this stage finally. Let's see what it says. Yeah, use this photo. From different angle. No, I don't want to take another picture. Do I want to add more information? No, I don't. And then let's see. It's taking a while, but anyway, while it's uploading this photo, I can look for more mushrooms maybe. And it's identifying the mushroom. It's taking really long. Anyway, I won't bore you with that. Here it is. They think what it is. Sarcon. Oh yeah, it is this. It's bloody milk cap. I think this it is. Yeah, they say it's not edible. But it's not this mushroom. Maybe it is. The top one looks like, you see, this. And then it's completely very similar. So they say, yeah, they say it's edible. So yeah. Yeah, they say they can have heavy metals or something, but bloody milk cap. I don't know. I'm not gonna take it because there is a way not so far away, and then nobody took it before, and I don't wanna risk like some mushroom. I'm not really sure. There are some common mushrooms that everyone eats, but it's not one of those. But it's looking edible, you see, the color and everything. But I will not take this mushroom. Let it grow. I will look for different mushroom, but yeah, this app took me some time. Now you see, so the technology is really distracting. Actually, I got completely distracted from environment recognition, but on another hand, I could just instantly know what kind of mushroom this is, and I don't have any knowledge about mushrooms, and I did identify the mushrooms. So that's kind of also a little bit more advanced than if I wouldn't know, but if I wouldn't know and just let it be, I would be at the same position like I'm now, because I didn't take it with me. But yeah, I thought maybe there are a few kinds of mushrooms that are edible, and are pretty cool. Like I like, many people are into that. Many of my friends looking for mushrooms, and they bring mushrooms, make some food out of it, and it tastes amazing all the time. See, good that I delete my SD card yesterday, because now I have 1 hour and 30 minutes more of airtime, not like yesterday. I will always delete everything, most of things now. Yeah, here is another mushroom. So there are mushrooms here, but I'm just not sure if they're edible or not. It's nice to see mushrooms. Another thing that I see on my way, I didn't see any animals, and at least I'm happy to see mushrooms. Yeah, many things to see again, like rocks. So this is why I like it. It's like a lot of varieties in the landscape. I can see many different landscapes and many different things like rocks. And now this is going to be a nice shot, what I came for, I guess, because it's sun is setting. So, and here it's like open field, and now the trees are changing color. It's the end of the autumn, like I said in my last video already, but like now it's like super beautiful, because even today I went to the shop with my dad, and then we stopped on the way to cut some of these leaves, because it's custom here, like in every house people would just put this on their tables for decoration, and we got a bunch also for that. Yeah, here is like a big hole. I'm just gonna look at this field I think it's the same like I've been yesterday. The same one. And it's from these hunters, and where the, yeah, you see here the fence start. This is what it was pissing me off yesterday, so I'm just going away from here at all. But you can see, I guess, the trees already and the colors and everything, so I'm just going to go away from the fence, you see. Now I go to this area with fence again, and this was not something that I want to deal again with this fence. But I think I will have to, because I'm inside the fence. I can see it there also, but I'll just not worry and just try to get back similar direction that I came from, because now I knew that I'm going this way. I will get to here, but I don't want to walk the same way like yesterday. Why would I do that? Maybe I want to go back into the deep forest and get back this way. Oh yeah, because I went through this hole, and this is it brought me to here. I don't want to walk back the same hole again. And here is like a way, you see, because people are walking here because of this fence or whatsoever. But yeah, I think I have deer inside. Oh yeah, it's here fence already. How wonderful. It's stopping my way again. But I came from there. It was no fence at all. Oh, but it's torn down just here. So it's like perfect. See, I learned now where I have to go to avoid this fence. Here at the end, it's torn down. Here is where it's finished. Yeah, and then they will just put it like this around. Now I get it. How this fence works. It's not too disturbing. It's just one area over here. But yeah, very nice tree again. A perfect walk, really. I have no complaints for today. Last time I went like super late, that the sun was setting, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to stay here in the dark, get lost. It's my first time. But now if I go in the afternoon, that I have time, like today, I can just go. And here's like openish area, so I will go this way. Yep, and now I'm here again in kind of deep looking forest. What is really cool, exactly what I want to. Not deep looking forest on the field, but there are nice trees around me everywhere, so that's awesome. Some nice flower. If this is what you're in, the flowers. Well, as I said, now this time of the year, the trees are nice, very colorful, and then this is what you would use instead of flowers. See, this used to be flowers, but they're dead now. Only here like one last piece. These things, I don't know how this is called, but yeah, if you come different time of the year, here will be like very colorful, a lot of flowers, things like that. So it's different kinds of years, that is nice. But in 1 month, when the winter starts, then it's going to be not so nice, in my opinion. All these trees are going to lose all the leaves, and this grass is going to not completely die, because what this area is like different about than other places in Slovenia, that here doesn't go really below zero very often, like for the trees to die. So then you can grow very different kind of trees in this area. I also see people having palm trees, and they do survive. Lemons people grow, so it's like warmer than everywhere. It's not under ice and everything frozen, so it's also like one of the places you would want to come even in the winter, but better now or in the summer when it's like rainy. And you see the field is red color. That's another thing about Karst, that the field is red. And yeah, this is why the grapes, when they grow grapes over here and make wine out of it, it has a lot of aluminium inside that wine, and it changes the taste, and it's quite popular that people want to have a wine from this region because it grows on it's no aluminium inside, so it's iron, and iron is like it's natural thing, and then yeah, it tastes different, this wine, and it's why people would want to drink this wine. And then these grapes also grow in different areas, but the wine tastes different because the field is not red, and then this is what makes this wine like special. But yeah, pretty cool, like rocks everywhere. Here is another very nice area that I could imagine myself chilling out. It's like pretty cool, different. Yeah. Yeah, and here is very nice look, so changing colors, trees, forest. But up there are just pines, needled trees, so they don't change color or fell off during the winter. So this is just lower trees are changing the color. Yeah, then it's also not so boring for this video, I guess. It's not so boring to watch because the landscape is different, so you always get a different scene. If I would just walk in the normal forest, maybe there would just be trees, and for alright, so I'm back again. Yeah, I will just walk this way. But yeah, perfect way for a walk. But now I'm getting to some big hole, I guess, in front of me again, so I will have to walk down there. But yeah, it's just a hole all around. Here are some different types of flowers, a little bit again. Those are pretty nice. For your, if anybody's into flowers, you can again recognize this flower and write in a comment, or if you have any comments about anything, please let me know. But yeah, I'm a bit not really in troubles, but yeah, I'm not sure if maybe I will have to stop filming for today soon or something, because the camera is telling me that record SD card is slow. I might have to replace the SD card, but I don't know why, because it's original, not original, but recommended SD card for this camera, so should be alright. But now I see when it's filming for a very long time what kind of challenges I come across. But yeah, very cool to go to the forest like that and discover new places, I must say. I almost cut my jacket on some tree with needles, so maybe next time I will just bring some cheap jacket instead, because it can get damaged, I guess, but not really. Here in front I see it's a lot of bush with nails and stuff, so I'll just go through the forest again. I prefer. You really don't know why it's saying to me, oh, because the battery is empty. That's crazy. So this battery does run out. I wonder how long I made the video for, but yeah, thank you for watching my second part of this series. I really appreciate that. My battery kind of ran out and I will find the way back and look for my next video. So have a great day wherever you are.